Okay, this is a storyline reading as far as a little sweetheart, little Josiah, if I'm saying it right, Josiah Mitchell, 2 years old, that was missing for at least a week, I think, and he has been found. His remains was found at a garbage site. Now, if anybody look at me enough, they know I love children, and baby laying somewhere at a garbage site like the baby a piece of trash, you know, I'm gonna let that father have it. You gonna have it. You gonna get yours. God gonna get spiritual justice for this baby, mister. You gonna get your justice, mister, from God over here and from the law. So get ready. You better get ready. I hear the word torture. You better get ready, sir. Because this baby did nothing to you. If something happened and you overdid it or you over spanked them or whatever you did, you should have just called the ambulance or somebody. Not just throw him away like he's a piece of garbage. He was not a piece of garbage. I don't care if because you thought he was your child, you can do what you wanted. Because a lot of people feel like because a child is their child, they can do what they want. Newsflash, no, you can't. When it comes down to harming a child, that's when authorities and everybody else can step in. You're going to get yours, sir. So let me just see what your problem was. Since you don't want to open your mouth and speak and say, let me show a picture of you. You look mean right here. You might not be mean, but you did something mean right here. Look at little sweetheart. He looked like you too. I'm sorry my neighbors deciding to carry on. I'm so sorry. So let me just show the sweetheart right here. What sweetheart is his father? The monster. Can you see him? That's the baby. And that's his father, the monster. Okay. So let's just flow. Where was this at in the universe? I don't care. I love children with a passion. I love kids. And I don't care who you are. Why do my neighbors... It's like it's the devil. I decide to do this one and here's the noise. It's like I'm going to stop you from putting this storyline out. But these people, the devil knows me. The devil knows with the brass level one. I'm really, what is it? Resilient. I'm resistant to let anybody stop me. Only God won't be able to stop me with whatever it is. So if you can take my neighbors making noise aside and they want to fuss and get drunk or whatever's going on with these people out there, just listen to it. If not, I'm going to say this storyline. Okay, universe, this is for the sweetheart, number 12, jumping out. Okay, let's see. You know about the universe? You know about it? If he went over as far as spanking him or whatever and he died, he should have just called the law, called his mother, and stopped worrying about himself going to jail. People always worry about themselves after they do something to people. It's like whatever love they supposed to have for the person goes dead along with the person. I mean, what person don't love kids? I mean, what kind of stony heart you got, mister? I see Spur on my computer, and that is your sweet baby right there. That's in the spirit. You deserve everything you get, sir. I don't have pity for people who hurt kids. I don't have no pity for you. I don't want the death penalty, though. Oh, I do have pity. I don't want the death penalty for nobody. Deck 12. Okay, we have right here. You spectated. You needed to challenge. Challenge what? Call authorities. Call the ambulance to clarify if the baby was dead. Because the baby wasn't dead. Sometimes people think somebody dead and they unconscious. You're not a doctor. Choosing you first was always the best choice for you, so you decided to choose you. Well, I don't know, you spectated and thought he was dead, and you said, oh, I'm choosing me. I'm not, I mean, when it's all over with. You intellectual. Maybe it's picking on a baby, tearing the baby down, but you need to face the situation and free yourself and talk, sir, because you murdered a baby. Took your best shot. Follow me? So we have right here that you're taking kind of drugs. You was the bureaucrat, I feel, right? So it says right here, thoughts were spinning and you spent the tables around on the baby because it was repercussions. I don't know what the baby did to you, right? You felt left out in the cold, so maybe by the child's mother. Maybe this got something to do with her. You just turned the tables around. Maybe you like the color coral or the mother. Tension was born maybe between you and the mother, or you and the baby, and death was the last result, or the end with you and your child's mother, however it's flowing. Maybe something going on with the number 8. Could have been 8 o'clock. You're slipping through the corridor, slipping somewhere, going this way and that way to try to get rid of the baby. Follow me, loosely, okay? You worked hard on showing in your action. You didn't love little Josiah, that's his name, okay? You was tender and sissified, or the baby was just being like the baby was. Get what I'm saying? Crying maybe or whatever. Right? You need to be a soldier in it all. Why do you care about your ex? So some kind of way you was caring about the child's mother. You was in your emotions, being sensitive about this thing, but we got the same mother. What happened to you? You cheating yourself out of a good life. So we got the same mother. So I don't know if you was with your one of your siblings when this happened. I don't know if one of your siblings wondered what happened to you. We got the same mother. Why would you do something like this? You're cheating yourself out of a good life. You going to jail for life or anything like that they talking about, or you work with somebody. Or you just work, you and your child's mother is a team, supposed to be, right? Why would you do something like this? You're supposing this what you wasn't, a good father. The baby was seeking refuge. But you were supposing this what you wasn't, a protector. You was not. Jacking a baby up physically, or jacking a mother up for money, or she is jacking you up for money, trying to get money out of you. But you needed to learn to start to love yourself, because something happened on a weekend, whatever weekend it was, and you seen something, or your child's mother saw something, or the baby saw something, however it's going. Okay, let's just go emotional about it. Number 9 could be important. Something could have happened 9 o'clock. I don't know. You was getting high, it says right here. Right here. You need to call for some help, sir. You got an epiphany. You should have called. You should have called for some help. I feel you like your child's mother. Right here. This is not the baby. This merge cards. Choose the one for full bloom. That's when you pick a woman you wanna. That's the one you want. Or you chose yourself. Follow me? Either you gay or you was gonna tell people you was getting married. See? Both of these is merge cards, but we can take it however. Let's go. You need to get yourself home for help, sir, because you was wrong. And you need to reveal that thing. You need to reveal that thing because you chose the one for full bloom yourself. Right? To love yourself and not your baby right there. And you need to reveal it. You was wrong. Because you didn't show any love for your baby whatsoever. You put your baby in a pile of trash or whatever you did, like your baby is trash. You didn't love your baby. And if the child mother better not ever, I better not see her get on that screen and say you love this baby. I hate when people say that somebody loves somebody in their actions so different. You don't kill your baby if you love your baby. You don't kill nobody. You don't even love yourself if you kill yourself. I don't want to keep hearing about when people sit and say, oh yeah, they loved her very much. No, the person ain't love the person very much if they kill the person. Come on. So let's just flow like this. I'm tired of these sorry men when somebody don't want you no more. You decide you want to do something to the lady or the baby. Do something to yourself. How about that? If you want to. I saw them, you decide to use your imagination and make your baby disappear. I saw that card too. Without a trace. Put your baby in the garbage for the trash people to get you a child. Selfish son of a gun, I gotta say, because I don't cuss. For real. You something else, missing. Lies took you there to feel that you was obligated. Or lies took your child's mother there to feel like you was obligated to watch the baby or anything like that. For these men that don't want to care for their babies, ladies, please don't push your children on these fathers that don't want to baby. Well, really, it ain't babysitting. They're supposed to be with their children. So don't push your children on these men that don't want to care for them because you feel like they're supposed to. Because things like this happen when you do that. Just like this. Things like this happen with this man here. They don't want it, they don't feel like it, or what is going on. Because if something was an accident, he should have said that. My thing is, if something was an accident, they so concerned about themselves. The way they just do the children. If it was things was an accident, they just throw the babies in the trash cans like they're a piece of garbage. It just seems terrible. So if an accident is an accident, you need to call a law and say it's an accident. You know, if you're innocent, like you said, just go ahead and fight and say you're innocent. Why you have to throw the children away and put them all in the water and all kinds? So why would you do that? Children don't get a decent burial. It's terrible. I think it's terrible. You need to get everything you deserve, mister. Like I say, I'm against the death penalty, but anything else you get, I'm not even gonna go against. I ain't gonna say anything because I love kids. I don't care nothing about you, mister. I really don't. I care about the baby. The baby was helpless here with you, a monster. Baby was helpless. You was a monster to that baby. That baby had no chance with you. I see the 15th. Maybe something happened the 15th. Something gonna happen the 15th for the month coming. Okay, universe, you know about it with this man, this monster of a father. There's so many of them out here. People got problems. You want to watch your child, you should have told the child's mother. And I want the mother to stop pushing the children on. The man say he don't want to watch them. You better take heed. Because that's the ones where you ain't going to get to see your children no more. They telling you already they don't want to watch them. You better listen to them. There's nothing to play around with these people. They telling you already. When people sit and say they ain't see a sign. Oh, it is a sign. You just don't want to see the sign. Pushing it to the side. It's a sign, all right. You know this person somewhere. Because sometimes people say, I didn't know he was like that. Oh, you knew something about this person. You knew something about this person. There's always signs, some kind of signs. Okay, here's the last card. So I don't see no, let's see what this means. The only thing I see is drugs so far. Okay, universe, you know all about it with this person. The first card is he is plunging into tension, maybe with the mother or with him and the baby, some kind of way. He need to face a situation and free himself, though, and tell the truth. Honestly, God says, right? Because it says right here that he was around a group of people with idiot ways of thinking. So maybe he was somewhere with the baby. You know, out of the house, somewhere else, wherever. I don't know. He chose the one for full bloom. Maybe the child's mother he wanted. He's getting high somewhere, maybe with a group of people somewhere. Or they was in his house. Some kind of way it was more, it's some people. Okay? He need to get a cell phone for help, though. Right? Okay? He had to stand up against abuse. Follow me? He had a choice here to stand up against abuse. Right? Because lies took him there to feel he was obligated to be somewhere, to do something or whatever. So be with these people, these friends, or whatever it is. Well, lies took him there to make him feel he's obligated to discipline the baby or whatever this is. Because it say abuse. He need to stand up against abuse. So it was abuse of the baby. His posing is what he wasn't, a good father. Whatever was going on while the baby was seeking refuge. Something extraordinary came to him or came to the baby. Needed to be returned back to the sender, to this father. Okay, so let's just flow. It says right here, people was picking different kind of people, whatever reason they was. I don't know where he was. Because that card goes with jobs, trafficking, jobs, all kind of stuff like that. I don't know where he was. I don't know where he was. Okay, it says right here, he need to take down the walls for love for the baby. Or he wanted his child's mother to, right? And chew on his achievements, what he do good. So it says right here that he need to plant more. Because he wasn't doing all he can. Bringing the bacon, whatever it is he needed to do, come to par, whatever with him as a father, as a man. Okay, why did he allow others to dictate his religion and what he stand for, what he believed? He had to be free to make his own choices. So it says right here that either he was sissified and tender some kind of way, or he felt a certain kind of way about the baby. Follow me? Try me if you dare. He might have told the baby, try him. Maybe the baby was crying a lot, and they call that sissified because the child was crying, because I know some men talk stupid. Stop acting like a girl. Stop crying. Get what I'm saying? Acting like a girl is not crying. Children are children. You're supposed to be able to cry. Follow me? So it says right here that he might have told the baby don't do something. The baby did it. Maybe he was eating. The baby was eating. Okay? He's going to do what it takes to get to where he wanted to go. He's thinking. So maybe he went somewhere with the baby because he's copping. Right? Maybe he's down in the baby that would be complaining the whole time. He had to accept it. Accept what? Try harder and work or love the next time. He did a preview because he was on the battleground, I guess, as far as getting the child's mother back, or finding work, or getting high, whatever this is with this man. And the baby also was on the battleground dealing with this man, his father. Follow me? So we have right here that it's okay to let this person go. He lost himself with his child's mother. He needed to score about his business, but he didn't want to do that. Or the child's mother, it was okay for her to let him go. She lost herself. This person will always know that she loved him, right? So it says right here, death is the last result, and death was because tension was born with him and the baby. So he didn't like the baby's actions, what the baby was doing. It was torment for him, whatever it was. And then something was flimsy as far as some excuse he gave as far as the baby. Or death was the end, was the last result, because tension was born with his child's mother at whatever time it was, and the end came to the relationship. Some kind of stories he was given was flimsy for her, maybe not getting the job, not coming up to par, what was going with this man, and it was torment for her or whatever, or it was torment for him with the baby. Okay, it says right here he wanted to get married to her for all eyes to see, or he was gay, sissified himself. Okay, he is intellectual, or the child's mother was, or the baby was, teasing, picking, complaining about the baby, or the child's mother was about this father. Okay, he wanted to call because it was a ring time. He wanted to get married to the child's mother. Okay, so it says right here that he is being chipped away at. Follow me? But he is a pioneer. Follow me? Or the baby was the pioneer here, little Josiah, and he was being chipped away at by his father. Okay, thoughts was the tables were spent around, and it was repercussions because the child's mother might didn't want to marry him or didn't want him, so it turned the tables around, or just the table spent around on the baby, and it was repercussions because the baby wasn't acting like he wanted. So it says right here he was stolen from a leader, or he stole from a leader. So the baby life was taken. So the leader would be the baby's mother. So he stole the baby's life from the mother. Get what I'm saying? Or we can turn it around as far as some kind of way. He stole something from a leader because he was taking some kind of drugs. So it could be he stole something from somebody on drugs, somebody a drug dealer or somebody like that, and they might have got their hands on this baby. I just don't know right now. Let's just float for a minute. If I see enough, we could go that way too. Repercussions, get what I'm saying? So it could go that way too. So we have right here, to gain is to lose what need to go, and that would be he was being followed. So we have right here that well, he was following this child's mother, and she had to let go of him in order for her to gain. So she liked coral, he liked coral, or was around corals in general. He felt left out in the cold, or his child's mother. So we have right here, he had different stuff on the cell phone, video, pictures, and text, right, that can help in his case. Okay, spelling it will only help him. He a conscious thinker. So we have right here that he had to be a soldier in it all. Why did he care about his ex? That would be his child's mother. Okay, he's in his emotions and sensitive, or the baby was, right? So it says we got the infection right here, the COVID. So it's a lapse in work. He couldn't get work, seemed like, I feel. You know you must go. So his child's mother had to get away from him, you know, because he needed to come up to par, or he needed to go from somewhere to please his soul. He needed to get away from somewhere he was, because it's around a group of people with idiot ways of thinking, people on drugs or whatever's going on here. So we have right here that was continued abuse, because he is a jack of all trades. Continued abuse against the baby, or against him, whatever, because he was snorting or taking some kind of drugs with a bureaucrat, or he was the bureaucrat. He's slipping loosely through the corridors, the alleys, the streets, wherever he was. Got an epiphany. It says that he was friendly. Follow me. So it says right here, we got the same mother. What happened? He is around somebody. Okay, cheating himself out of a good life. Maybe taking drugs or whatever, or he gonna be going to jail for killing his baby or whatever's going on here. Okay, it says right here, he do plenty of good, but people keeping him up in his wrong, or somebody he was dealing with. Do plenty of good, but he keeping the person up in the person's wrong. Somebody was tearing down his emotions, or he was, but he need to filter his ways maybe toward the baby. He worked hard on showing that he didn't love the baby. So he need to call somebody. When love calls, will it answer? Will he answer, or will a person answer? Love, kindness, somebody calling, right? Or him calling. Choosing him first was the best choice, and he was going to choose this person. He clarified he was going to choose him first as far as not calling for help for the baby, because something happened on a weekend, whatever it was, that he saw and somebody else saw. So he used his imagination to make the baby disappear. Follow me? So he needed to reveal he was wrong. Follow me? Because he spectated and challenged it. Follow me? Will he leave his ex? Because there's going to be consequences if he didn't leave his ex. Follow me? Or if he did. So it says right here that was seed time for him, and that was a sure thing. So he has broken himself off from time shared. Or his ex was broken herself off away from him. He was being jacked up for money, money that was needed. Somebody wanted from him, or somebody was physically jacking him up. Okay, he had to start to love himself though. So he had to look in the mirror. He had to show him the truth, because he had to look with both eyes so he could see. I don't know, he's hanging around a group of people. Let's see, universe. So we need something else to show for sure. Did he actually kill his baby? Because, wait a minute, he was with somebody. I don't know if he owed money to somebody or what here. Somebody's following him. Let's see for a minute. 10 jumping out. I don't know why. Let's see. 10 jumping out. 10 is jumping out hard. Let's see what 10. I don't know. Is it jumping out? I don't know. 10 jumping out though. These are here on the soul cards. When you abuse someone, murder someone, hurt someone to the core. Follow me? Okay, he was doing drugs. He was taking some kind of drugs. I see it. See, it's looking in my face. That's why I'm saying it. See? He was wondering if he could trust somebody. Hope he didn't put the baby in somebody's hands, because it was one of his trust a man. Unless it was the child's mother. I wonder if she could trust him. I don't know. Let's just look. If it turn off any kind of way, I'm going to continue on another video. So remember to come back to see. I see a judge card in here, so he gonna be in front of the judge. But I want to know for sure, did he do this to his child, Lord, or somebody else? Did he do this or somebody else? Got a 7. Something's going to happen 7 o'clock. being noisy, I meant to say. Being noisy. You can take it, bear with it. If not, just wait until you just skip. You can skip on your phone or whatever you're looking at until you see the cards that's on the table. But I gotta shuffle. I could just put them down, but only do that one. I feel God lead me to do it. Right now, God ain't lead me to just put them down one by one. So if I hear that right, I would do it. But right now it feels this way, so I gotta do it this way. So they're gonna make the noise they're gonna make. Okay, let's go. Okay, universe, you know all about it. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna quit for a minute and I'm gonna come back to it. Let me just I'm gonna do these because it's taking a while. Did I drop one? Okay. Let's take this out. So we have right here, sorry about that. So, okay, it says right here that it's the tension time away he had from somebody, his child's mother or somebody. If you met the person straight, you're not obligated to treat that person back gay. He might have been gay some kind of way. Or somebody. Okay, we got the judge. He's going to get all tensed up because he getting in front of a judge, reside in front of a judge. So we had a baby finally in a safe and happy place. The baby, follow me? That's with spirit. So we have right here that relations to not wanting her as a woman, right? She shouldn't lower her standards with him, right? So it says right here, he need to get out of the circles that kept him stuck. Or God wanted her to get out of the circles, the child's mother, and the circles would be keep going around the circles with him if he wasn't doing right. He wasn't coming up to par, or he needed to, right? Okay? He had to see that he was worth $1 million plus more. So we have right here that he wanted sensitiveness and tenderness. Okay, he moved fast on something, follow me? Because he is taking pills or drinking or something like that, and he wanted his child's mother to believe that he don't do it. But I feel she wanted to know if she could trust him, or he wanted to know if he could trust some male, whoever it is, right? Whatever the name is, right? So we got again, he moved fast on something. It's two moving fast cards. He wanted structure. So we have right here, a rape took him there sexually, some kind of way, if he was attacked. Because he a cat catcher, a man who can get plenty ladies, but he got drained energy. So if you're taking drugs that make you drain where you don't be active like you usually, he didn't know where he was going to be living. This way, that way. Change of address card. You're dealing with uncooked dinner. He wasn't loyal. So we have right here, he need to stop letting the world talk to him and start talking for himself and get back to what God created him to be in life, because he wasn't there. He felt like the child's mother was reeling in the cash. She's like a church mouse reeling in money. Follow me? So, for body in. He needed to be checked though, because he was gambling too much on things he was doing. Okay, so I said he's gonna go get her, go get the baby or whatever, because it says your ex trouble. So this will be her card, because really over here he's the one who did something wrong, so it's her ex trouble. So the next one is not his ex. So one of them might be a Gemini, act like a Gemini, back to back, face, Two-Face, or Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, half good, half bad. It's gonna be Frank, follow me. So we have right here that he had hidden feelings inside he need to say, or the child's mother. Okay, he needed to challenge it. Some self-love was key to challenge, right? So he's dealing with a biller who wanted money from him, or he wanted it from somebody. It was a racial abuse some kind of way, maybe built up in with law enforcement or in the streets or whatever this is, or agencies or whatever. And it would be maybe non-support, anybody like that, maybe anything like that. Follow me? So we have right here that freedom was calling for him, but would he even answer freedom? Follow me? He had to seek what he was looking for, whatever he was looking for, right? So it says right here, he exists for a bigger reason than what he even think. And if he went God way, he would be asking God what is his path, because it was a lack of love, and some information showed he had a lack of love for the baby. Follow me? So we have right here that I'm in a poly relationship because he's still dealing with a biller, whoever the biller is, non-support, somebody in the streets or whoever this is. So he in a poly relationship. If it's not a romantic, is dealing with just some other people that he in connection with. Could be drug dealers, could be whoever. I don't know who it is, right? Dealing with a symbol, a logo, or company or whatever. Okay, he wanted the sword to get wealth or the child's mother to get money or whatever. Maybe child support or whatever. Or he just wanted to. Or somebody he dealing with wanted to. Okay, it says right here, he beat me so much. So he beat his baby or somebody beat on him. However it's flowing. He is holding on to love. Or he is beating on his child's mother. Some kind of way somebody was doing some beating. Physically, mentally, financially, verbally, emotionally. However it's flowing. Him toward her. Somebody toward him or him toward his baby. However it's going. Okay, it says right here, he had looked on the floor for it, and I feel like the baby was on the floor. That's what was on the floor, the baby. He talking to God right there. God, show me the way. He owed an insane apology to the mother, to the baby first, then to the mother. And now is the time he need to apologize because God said it was insane. It made no sense. And it's surrounding he was doing some kind of talking with somebody because he gave somebody a speedy tongue lashing. It could have been the baby, if not the baby, whoever he was around. Some group of people, whenever he was around these people. Okay, I had to lay down next to him or her. So some kind of way, it say to get money. So we dealing with money, some kind of way making money, anything about money. So I don't really know what's going on there. He had to lay down next to somebody to get money. If he ain't had to lay down to get money, he was staying with somebody. We got money though. Let's just wait for him and see what's going on here. Let me see something. What happened with the baby? Okay, he needed to yield for a second, or he wanted the baby to yield for a second. Either he was a mouthpiece or the baby was talking some kind of way or anything like that. What are you going to do about it? Somebody wouldn't be talking to the baby. The baby can't say nothing back to him as far as that. Somebody. He is going to get happy and follow some kind of paperwork, applications or whatever. Okay. Okay, he likes style or somebody he know likes style and like to feel fun and have fun. He was seeing everything in it. Okay, gaining much hope in it all. Maybe he was thinking he was going to get his child's mother back. I don't know what this is. Let's just float for a minute. He is in a racist area, political area, or some kind of area. He mean to please. Somebody's bothered about his sex life. Maybe he's trying to get a job. See, this the job card is neutral. Maybe not a lot of jobs around here, feeling good about it. Why somebody worrying about his sex life though? What they got to do with getting a job? Okay, here's coping for isolated for coping mechanism. There's a S show, carbon copy of what he went through before. But God said that somebody was unhealthy for him, or he is unhealthy for a baby. He need to just leave, or the baby need to be returned back to the baby's mother. And it's alright because he wanted full revenge, maybe on the child's mother. Okay, so it says something went to the extreme though, where he was saying no way, right? He was going to be him, and ducking wouldn't help the baby or the baby's mother, because I'm trying to, that's all I can think of with those ones. Okay, he thinking his love, but where he learned that behavior at? Because it says right here, he is going to be chilling with a support group. So it could be like where he was around with a group of people, because it says some idiot ways of thinking. Maybe he is with some good people somewhere, outside somewhere. Okay, let's just let's see what center of love. This is the center of love. He needed counseling some kind of way, whatever kind of counseling he needed. Or we're gonna put this where he gonna need a lawyer. Like we can take it that way. Okay. You have to he had a chance at love. He felt he had a chance at love with whoever his child's mother is, seemed like. But she had to stay on her queenship. This the baby. Well, finding my mother even matter. It's senseless. This the baby card. This little sweetie. He can't talk and say this, but God talking for him. Dag, I just felt something right there. Whew. You felt nothing in a long time. Just a baby. He can't say this, but this the baby. Get what I'm saying? God talking for the baby. Baby one is mommy right here. It's senseless. Oh, I'm getting chills. Let me get off this card. It just felt from all the way up my leg. Hold on, I gotta put that down. Shoot. Sorry to put that down. It just went chills, came straight up. Let me go to another card. Every day was not a good day for the father. He had a blank look on his face. He is a bad car. Some kind of way he is in a car with the baby somewhere. Unless he left the baby somewhere. Either he left the baby somewhere and something happened to the baby, or the baby was with him. Follow me? Because it's the bad car. This car right here is a car that contains people that mean him no good. That mean the baby no good, the father no good. Whoever it is following him though. Because I saw a following card, or he is following his child's mother. Somebody was following. Get what I'm saying? This a bad card where who in the car is up to no good. They want to see if he'll bite, he'll get in. There's no good. That's all I can tell you. Everything about it. Remember, all the names on the cards are examples. Okay, so we have right here that he knows something. It's obvious that he knows something. Style is key. He like having fun, or the child's mother like having fun and dressing up somebody. Okay, somebody isolated him. Why did I believe you? So it could be the child's mother feel like the baby got isolated with the father, and she wondered, why did I believe you? Why did I give my baby to you to get revenge on me? Or this could be where he was in a car or some kind of way, and he went somewhere with people he know, or whoever this is, or to meet somebody, or whatever's going on, and he got isolated, and now he's saying, why did I believe you? Because somebody wanted revenge on him, maybe, anything like that. Let's just flow. So we have right here that he wanted to know how long it's going to be with a female, and that would be his child's mother over there. Okay, it says that the baby was a blessing. Follow me? They don't even like me. So he is around some people who didn't really care for him, or didn't care for the baby either. Okay, why won't you say no to being molded? He was being molded because it seemed like he was taking drugs. But his thoughts counted, but he was on drugs, if not away taking drugs, or whatever was going on. I'm trying to think if he out hanging with somebody, meeting somebody, people on drugs, or wherever he was. Let's just say. Oh shoot, that ain't supposed to. Oh, I didn't just put it on top. That don't go with that. Let's see. They don't even like me. They don't even like me. They don't even like me. I think that's the last one I said right. I gotta keep them like they're supposed to be. I want to mess it up. Where do all of them go together? Okay, let's see. This is the one I said right. 10 and that right. They go together. Okay. I don't know still. Did he kill his baby universe? Or did somebody else? It say he owed an insane apology, so I think he did, but he wanted revenge on the mother. Give me one more card. Okay, give me one more, Lord, and I'm going to quit. Let me see. Okay, you're going to be in jail. Right here with this card. You had addictions. Okay, let's just go. I'm hearing ma. Boy, look good tonight. If that's what it says, ma. I'm hearing ma. Okay, you know about it. Maybe he just wanted her to open the door to her heart, the child's mother. Open the door to her heart. Maybe they wasn't together. He wanted her back. Anything like that. Maybe he relapsed. There's like a war zone. But he wanted jail this time around. Follow me. Look, here's a father right here. Deep. Look at God. God know this man. Look, here's a father. My father never knew me. He really didn't know as a baby. What you call know as a baby? Daddy didn't show me love. We talking about a deceased baby. That means the father didn't show love because the baby was laying somewhere in the garbage. He's walking a thin line here. He cheapened the baby life. Oh yeah, this is deck. Because who had baby? Maybe, opportunity struck. No, opportunity struck him to do whatever. Because maybe he was blaming the child's mother for something because he was trying to pan out the court, like maybe how long he was going to be watching them or how long it was going to be between him and the child's mother. People got to stop putting their stuff on the kids, though. I don't care nothing about you and the child's mother. I don't care if you with her, if you don't, but I stop killing these babies. I don't care nothing about if you never see her again. Stop killing these babies. I just care about the kids. Because they are innocent and they are helpless. Let's just flow. Let's see if I can get this in real fast. No, thank you, Lord. I didn't know it was going to drag out this long. It's kind of dragging out a little bit. He was covering all his bases. Something was in plain sight. He was covering his bases. Something was in plain sight to see. For him or the child mother. One of them, this is something for them to see. So it says right here, I love them, but it won't be no romance. I guess it's her. No more romance. 24 and up or 42 and up. Their ages, right? She was playing Russian roulette. She had to think twice before reaching the baby over to him. Or he is playing Russian roulette. Follow me? Follow me? And he needed to think twice before whatever he was doing. He is going to be fearless. Universe, speak to me. God to speak to him because he needs a miracle. Because he is going to enable for him not to be a felon. But he went somewhere. He went somewhere with the baby. Because they're saying it. Told you he went somewhere. I don't know where he was at. With some people that take drugs or something. He need to plan his vision. He was groggy, God says, right? So it says, God showed me the way. Like he talked to God some kind of way. And he made a gesture. But, you know, you are... He thought somebody thought there's better than him. Wait a minute, you're no better than nobody else. Or somebody told him you ain't no better than nobody else. Because either he owed somebody money or somebody owed him. Or maybe he felt this way about his child's mother. Or he felt this way about his baby. If it was done to you, would you say that? It wouldn't be the baby, that's some grown person. Looked at the baby as suspensible or somebody. Okay, he was trying to pan up the court like with him and his child's mother or him and whoever his friends is or how long he's going to be having a baby or whatever it is. He had addictions. Played a part in soul breaking. He had to find out why he stuck with it so long, being addicted because something was seeping through. So it says right here that gradually a court date is coming up right here. It's building up, it's coming. So it says right here, he had no more minor crutches, God says. Right, he wanted a united front with the child's mother. So recovery for a brighter future. He had to live the best life by getting healed. Or the mother do after the loss of her baby. Baby J'Asiah. I don't want to say it wrong. I don't want to say his little name right. Baby Mitchell. I'd rather just say that than I don't want to be saying his name wrong. It was the last time for the lack of love. What I guess him and the child's mother some kind of way. Or the baby and him. The baby might have did something, but the baby was a gift from God. Never again will he get the gift of God, and that is that sweet little baby Mitchell. Yeah. Because here it is right here. This is like some kind of way he had the baby for money. Somebody had the baby for money. Let's go with money. Right? So we can have right here that if it's non-support, anything, it could have something to do with non-support because the baby wasn't adopted. Maybe got something to do with non-support. He had to have the baby, you know, so he can not pay all his non-support or whatever's going on. That's a money card where somebody holding on to because of money. Follow me? So when he is dealing with somebody in trafficking or somebody who hold on to people for money and have them at some kind of place or whatever's going on. He need to embrace his growth though, bottom line. It's not snowballs and lollipops, it's real life. He need to bend a little and gently close the door on whatever his life was like. Because somebody was opinionized wondering, are you even work worthy? Because it was pros and cons, but maybe whatever he was doing, he wanted no smoke though. With whatever, whoever these people is or whatever this is, right? So we have right here that he had to love himself first, and he did. No matter, never stop wanting the best out of love for himself. He was gonna love him first. Okay, he blamed himself. He blamed the child's mother, or blamed the baby. Opportunity struck, and he was gonna get ready for whatever was going on, because it say daddy didn't show me love. His father didn't show him love, and he didn't show his baby love, because the baby never knew him really, and he never knew his father maybe. Okay, so we have right here with this card, he is going to talk to a lady, maybe in court now or out when he was out, somebody with business, whatever it is. Could be the child's mother. It's talking business stuff, follow me? Could be non-support, I don't know what it is. Later on in the year, whatever he could, God wanted him to find other ways to grow money instead of whatever ways he's growing money. This might be it, I don't know. A card dropped, I don't know. Is this it, Lord? I don't know. It's something about just sitting there. So it seemed like this could be it. Was it both of them, though? I want to change. This probably his too. I want to change. And God saying, who are you really? He's saying he want to change, maybe get off drugs. But God saying, who are you really? Because maybe somebody looked at him as weak back. But he needed to change and chance it all. Okay, so we have right here that he was a common denominator in this thing. If he changed his identity, will it work with his twin? So if he gay, will it work with his woman? And evidently it won't, right? So this time around, he's going to fulfill a fulfillment center, and that is jail, a job, or a venue. Let's just flow. Okay, it says right here that a puddle will keep him stuck. He had to stay out of puddles because they would keep him stuck. Let's see, he having a hard time. He can't stay stuck somewhere if he's having a hard time, no matter what it is. His struggle will lead him to a place God wants him to go. Follow me? Because he had a relapse or something. Whoa, shoot. So it says right here that he had to check himself and do some soul searching. I got to do these all over. Okay, let's flow. Universe, you know about it. Okay, let's just see. Okay, what's hitting? He homosexual. Follow me, because there it is right there. Okay, let's just flow. It ain't the worst thing in the world. It really ain't. So, it really not the worst thing in the world. Worst thing in the world is when you kill your kids. That's one of the worst things in the world. Not being not straight. That is not no worst thing in the world. Okay. So it says right here that it became a war zone. He had a relapse some kind of way. Okay. His hope struck. Right. How much will he go to grow though? And how far? He had to seek what was troubling him, because I'm happy with my life no matter my color. So I don't know if he's dealing with somebody of another race. Work or whatever this was, I don't know. Beautiful dreamer. He is in a beautiful state. I don't know who he's dealing with. It could be really somebody just calling him the N-word if it's not a person of another race. Follow me? So it says right here, yes, he on his path. So his path is jail for him right now, because if he murdered his baby, his path is jail. Get what God's saying? Right? Yes, you on your path. It came up this way. Okay, now it is vital for him to find his path if he's not on it, because some kind of way he tore the baby down to build himself up. Okay, he need to calm his pain, right? And he's walking a thin line, the baby, so he cheapened the baby life because he had a relapse. It says on his table. Who's proud of the baby? I'm gonna say, right? I don't know what his little sign was. I don't know if he's an Aquarius, act like an Aquarius. I don't know if his mother Aquarius, his father Aquarius, or act like one. Follow me? When you hear some traits like the Aquarius, that's me, the Aquarius. So we have something somewhere here in the business being. Where glass at in the car, behind the glass doors, inside the glass in general. out, whatever it is. Could have been inside the baby if he had a sippy cup, whatever's going on. Or maybe the baby could have drunk something that he had in his glass. We don't know unless he talked. So it says right here that he went somewhere where he thought was okay, but it was dangerous wherever he went because he was out with the baby. Unless he left the baby in the house alone the whole time. He was out among a crowd of people somewhere. See? Somewhere. Okay? He acting doofy like he don't know what's happening or what's happened. But he need to cleanse his mind and his soul. Because God said that's what happened on his journey. Because some kind of way he is going to get ecstatic about something. Maybe some job or something. Might hit a bunch of rules. Do he need a prosecute? Do he need a prosecute? Or maybe he is going to get ecstatic about prosecuting against somebody at a job some kind of way. Knowing he or she, do it matter? He the star, he in the light. Do I need to prosecute? Ecstatic. So we can take the child, the mother's going to prosecute. Well, you know the court going to do it anyway. She'll be ecstatic to find her baby. And then we have right here, this could just stand for any agencies, the courts or whatever. Really, it's not a court card, it's a job card. He might have been happy about a job. He got ecstatic. Maybe he is going to prosecute or go after somebody, sue somebody or whatever. I don't know. I would have to look back at it because I had to look back at it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm wondering if he had something in the glass and the baby drunk yet. I don't know. I don't know. It's got him feeling a certain kind of. I'm feeling a certain kind of way. So I don't know. I don't know. It's not really looking like he. It's not really looking like he a monster. So I don't know. I'm trying to see. Was something in the glass and the baby drunk it because he was out somewhere with these people drugging? Or something sitting in his car and the baby picked it up? I'm trying to think here. I don't know. Is there something about the storyline? I don't know. The baby might be where the baby at because he was out already. Him and some people. And usually, they got to do, what do you call it? The test or whatever to see if anything in the baby's system. Somewhere had him in his being. He was, the baby was something was somewhere. And glass usually is in a windowsill, behind the glass doors, in the car window, in your glass in general. In the baby's cup, sippy cup. He's 2 years old. He can still drink a bottle. So I'm just trying to see here. Because I can't really tell that he real cruel or nothing. I can't really tell that he real cruel because it's not really making it seem like he real cruel. So I'm trying to think if he just was somewhere with these people he's hanging with and something, the baby got something in the baby's mouth or something. I don't know. They had to do some kind of test to see if something was in the baby's system, like some kind of drug that being around these people, he had a relapse, the father, just to see. Because I don't know. I can't really tell with the storyline that he just was so right out mean to the baby. It don't seem like it's coming off like that. See what I'm saying? So I don't know. So if they do some kind of testing or something like that and see what the baby actually died from, so we can see, because I do know when people do overdoses or anything like that, and they will put people out because they don't want to go to jail. Because it happened to my brother. Friends of his put him outside of the house he was in. They said it to us. That's why I know. They said he had an overdose, so we put him outside. So when the police is called, or whoever is called, the ambulance, he's outside. So it's like he did it outside, when really he was inside of your house, but you put him out. I was mad for a while. I was. But then, I try my best to kind of not be angry with people and all, and try to look at their side. They scared, they afraid. But my thing is, you put people out like you don't even know them. It's like you don't even know them. You disconnect. You don't even know the person because you don't want to go to jail. Where's the love you got for the person? So it could be something like that, because he definitely was out in the car with these people, this bad car, negative car, or he was just meeting up with this car, or whatever it was. Either he owed a bill, or the biller owed him. Get what I'm saying? Either he was jacked up and he wanted money out of him, or whatever's going on here. Follow me? So it could be where the baby wind up picking up something around wherever he was at, or something wind up going in the baby's little sippy cup, or whatever it might be. It don't have to be, but it could be. You don't leave nothing off the table when it comes to people on drugs, or people laying drugs around. Kids could pick it up, put it in their mouth. You all, what they call it, a nodding out, or whatever's going on with you, and you leave stuff on the table, they can put it in their little mouth. And the person panic when they wake up and they feel like they're going to get in trouble. But really, where's the love for your child? Your love for your child is to call the ambulance or somebody. You don't put your child out like your child a piece of garbage. And that could have been what happened, because he definitely was out in the car some kind of way. Him and some people, or him alone, meeting people, or whatever. Somewhere. He went somewhere. We seemed like it was okay, but it was danger below. The baby came with the father, and it's supposed to have been nice, but it was danger below. Get what I'm saying? How we want to slice it. Okay? But you got to live the life by getting healed, the mother, right? For recovery, for a brighter future. So this is for little J'Asiah Michelle, if I'm saying it right, a 2-year-old. That had lots of life to live. Look, a sweet little sweetie. But had lots of life to live. But it comes from when neglect. Neglect is when the parents don't do what they're supposed to do, everything they can to protect the child. So once the police or whoever it is check to find out was anything in his little system, because it could be where he picked up something. Follow me? Or if his father was holding people out there in the streets, they don't care nothing about your child. Because if he say somebody kidnapped this baby, they could have took his baby. They could have took his baby. I mean, really. If he owed people money, because either he owed or somebody owed him, and he was dealing with drugs some kind of way. If he owed somebody money, they could actually took his baby. That's no lie. They could have. Because I don't actually have this card right here. It's holding on to you for money. You heard me say that. So somebody could have had this baby now. There ain't no joke. Somebody could have had this baby. We can't rule that out. Somebody could have had this baby. Bottom line. So as long as that card's sitting there, that's a possibility. But somebody had this baby, they wanted money. Get what I'm saying? That he owed. Anything like that. And you know how some people cruel as I don't know what. Out in the street, when it comes down to money, they'll kill your mother because you owe them money. They'll go after your children because you owe them money. That's a fact out here. So that's not something that's far-fetched. He could have killed his own baby. I can't really pin it down and say he did, though. Not with the storyline. I can't pin it down that he did it, though. I can't pin it down that he did it because he was out with a bunch of people some kind of way. Get what I'm saying? I can't say that. I can't even say he did it on purpose. I can't say nothing like that because I can't pin it down just that good. Somebody wanted revenge. So it could have been where somebody want revenge on him because he owed them money because he dealing with drugs out there. See what I'm saying? So I can't pin it and say exactly he did it. He had his child out there in the street somewhere or wherever he was at. I can say that. You know, so I don't know. I usually, if I say I don't know, I don't know. I can't pinpoint it and say it, you know, because there's a possibility somebody had his child with that card I got in there. Because that's when somebody holding on to you for money. And if they holding on to his child because they want money he owed, that's kidnapping because they want money. That's what it means in this storyline. So that's a possibility. Somebody took his baby. No doubt about that, as far as I'm concerned. But I can't say for sure that they did. But that card could stand for it because it's sitting in here. So that could be fact, what he's saying. The thing is, as far as somebody wanting revenge, that card in here. So somebody could have wanted revenge. They want their money, so they got his baby. It makes sense. It all go together that way. But it could simply mean he was mad with his child's mother also, and he wanted revenge. So however it is, we just got to find out if anything was in the baby's system. If that get checked and see if no kind of drugs in the baby's system, no kind of drugs in the baby's system, right? You might can lean as far as, I guess, him being mad with the child's mother maybe. But if you got people out there you owe them money to and all, you know, they do all kind of stuff to hurt you. You know? So, I don't know. So, we just got to see. Because I think I did 3, right? I mean, I did. I think this went with it too, right? Yeah, it's a lot. See, I did a lot. I really don't see... I don't think I saw the murder card. See what I'm saying? See, just telling me something. See, I can't do no more on this one because this one get ready to stop or my computer gonna stop. See, all of these was for... Let me see something. Was this his too? Goodness, I ain't... oh, let's be honest. All these right here is for this storyline. That's 2, 4, 6. That means it's 6 decks I put together. And I don't really think I saw the murder card. I didn't even see any killing cards. I really don't think I saw any killing cards. And that means a lot to me. Because it got to be killing cards or murder cards. Vanish without a trace is one thing. That could stand for killing, but that's not good enough. You can't throw that out there and say somebody killed somebody because somebody vanished without a trace. That don't mean the person even not alive. Get what I'm saying? But I don't see none of my killing cards. None of them. Get what I'm saying? In these cards right here. So, yeah, I don't see that to say he just right out murdered his baby. I don't see that either. Get what I'm saying? So I think I'm going to do another one for Mr. I don't know, Mr. Mitchell, or I don't know. I got to look at his name. For Baby Mitchell. But I gotta get it on another one because it's going to run out. So any of the death cards to say exactly if if the baby's father actually did it, or did somebody have his baby, like you said, because I definitely got a card in here that could stand for kidnapping. Because having people without a cards with this card back here is for money. And that could be anytime somebody kidnaps somebody, what they want. Most of the time they want ransom. Get what I'm saying? So they don't have to be far-fetched. And it's a bad card, definitely. And somebody was following him. He owed somebody money and he was on drugs. So let's just flow. I'm going to do another one. And hopefully God lets me know for sure if he did this. Get what I'm saying? Because sometimes things can look away and it's not that way. People do that all the time. You look at enough movies or things in real life that things look away. Things can look away and it's not that way. Somebody can make something look like somebody killed themselves and they didn't. Because just because a person was depressed, that don't mean they killed themselves. Get what I'm saying? But everybody know, oh, well, yeah, she probably did. But all the time she didn't. Somebody used the opportunity, get what I'm saying, to do what they did. Get what I'm saying? So, like I'm saying, we'll see. Because so far I didn't see the straight out he murdered or manslaughter. And God should have brought that out way before I put all these cards to let me know he murdered his baby. He murdered his baby without a cause. He put his baby out. I ain't see none of my cards like that. I didn't even see the spirit cards. And the baby not alive. They say they found the baby and I ain't even seen none of my spirit cards. So I'm going to have to do another one for Mr. I don't know his name. I don't know if it's Mitchell or her name, Mitchell, the mother. So I'm going to have to do another one. So I will for baby Mitchell. Like I said, if the father did it, you know, I said all I said at the beginning if the father did it. But if he didn't, you know, he didn't, right? But if he did, you know, he got to get what all he deserved if he did. Okay? But I'm going to do another one to confirm a little bit more. This is the bracelet one.